Hello, hello. Welcome to another live. Hi, friend. How's it going? Today we're talking about 7 fundamentals for videos that convert. We're talking YouTube, we're talking Instagram, and I'm live on Instagram and YouTube, coincidentally. Just checking to make sure all the settings are golden, head's not getting cut off, in all the things. Dude, immediately as I started this live, my phone fell over and it's all good. Everything is golden. Hello, welcome back to another free live training. Today, like I said, we're talking about the 7 fundamentals of videos that convert. So before we dive in, I'd love for you to drop in the comments where you're tuning in from. A lot of times we have people all over the world tuning in, and it's really fun to see just where everyone is at. So drop your country, your city. Tell me what the weather's like there. That'd be pretty rad. And also, I think I already told you, live on Instagram and YouTube. So if you see me looking back and forth, that is why, my friend. So let's get into it. What do videos need to convert? When you are posting videos for your business, or like whether you're a service provider, a course creator, a coach, a network marketer, your videos need to check certain boxes if you want them to actually convert. Just adjusting this. Ooh, we have people tuning in from Thornton, Colorado, from Hawaii. Hey, what part of Hawaii? I want to know. So whether you are a service provider, course creator, network marketer, those are the people who I always talk to in my videos. Let me know what you are in the comments, whether you're watching live or on the replay. But no matter who you are, your videos do need to check certain boxes if you want them to convert. And it can be really easy to overlook these simple things, but once you start to implement these simple changes, you can start seeing results right away. You can start getting inquiries about your products or your services. You'll start making more sales because you're getting more visible and people know exactly how you can help them. So let's talk about those 7 fundamentals that we're talking about today. And granted, these are not all the things that you need to do, but these are 7 things that you could change today to make a difference for your business. Fundamental number 1, your videos need to convert. I'm going to pause for effect and suspense and water. Is clarity. Fundamental number 1 is clarity. You need clarity on your messaging, clarity on what value you're providing in your videos. So make sure that each video is crystal clear in what you're communicating to your audience. Because when you try to cover too much ground in one video, it tends to water it down. It makes it less effective and it makes it less appealing to those people that you are trying to talk to. So you need to also get clarity on what your standout superpower is. And that's basically what's going to make people watch your videos online over someone else's. And then once you've found that standout superpower, you want to lean in. Lean into that standout superpower because that is what's going to make you stand out in all the masses online. And finally, you need to get clarity on a very specific call to action in your videos. A call to action is something that asks people to do something. And you need to be very clear in what you are asking people to do because, again, it will get watered down if you are not clear on what you're asking people to do. So I actually have a free ebook. It has 25 CTAs, calls to action, to help you make more sales. And I've got this awesome free resource. It is in the link on YouTube, like the link below the video. It's also DM me on Instagram if you want me to send you that link. I'll upload it to the link in my bio after this live. But basically, that PDF is going to be your key to, if you're like in a pinch and you're either writing a video script or even a caption, like you can use this CTA ebook to plug in a call to action at the end, and it will help you start to generate more engagement, generate more brand awareness, and also make more sales. Higher conversions, friends. So make sure you download that after you're done watching this video. That is fundamental number 1. You need clarity on your messaging, clarity on what you want people to do in that call to action, and clarity on your standout superpower. Fundamental number 2 that your videos need in order to convert is authenticity. You got to be authentic, people. We talked about this one in the last live that I did. I think it was a couple weeks ago. We've had some some interesting happenings going on over here in the Yurko household. So we've not been consistent with lives each week. So go back a couple weeks, check out that last live, and make sure you watch about authenticity. We've got lots of details in there. But long story short, at the end of the day, you got to be authentic to stand out online. You need to be authentic for people to actually get to know you, to actually start to like you, and to trust you. Authenticity wins every single day of the week, and your videos have to be authentic to convert. Fundamental number 3 that your videos need to convert is you got to use the right video format for the platform that you're on. And I'm not talking about like on Instagram, you need vertical, on YouTube, you need horizontal. Sure, these things are important, but what I'm talking about is like the structure of your videos. It matters a lot, and it's different for each platform. No matter what kind of video you're making, though, I do have a formula that I like to use for any type of video, whether it's YouTube, an Instagram reel, or even an ad that I'm producing for a entrepreneur client. I always start with my HBC format. So HBC stands for hook, body, call to action. Pretty simple, pretty standard, but I'm going to be teaching more on the nuances of the HBC format for Instagram and YouTube in my upcoming live workshop on September 16th and 17th. So make sure you grab your seat. It's called the Video Growth Method, and you're going to learn how to grow your business with video and 10x your traffic and attract hot leads on repeat. Lot leads, hot leads. I need a t-shirt that says that. So I've included that link to sign up in the description on YouTube, and also you can find that link in my bio as well. Get those 25 CTAs and then also make sure you're signing up for that free workshop because it's going to be fire. But basically that hook, body, call to action, you got to hook people in. You need them to understand like why they should watch the video. Either you can like tell them what they're going to see or ask them a question. Just get their attention with that hook. Then in the body, that's where you deliver the value. And in the call to action, you tell them what you want to do. It's very simple, but it does differ from platform to platform. For instance, on Instagram, you got to keep your videos very short, and across the board, you have 3 seconds to get people's attention with video. And so if you miss the mark in those 3 seconds of the very beginning of your video, people are going to click away. And so you've got to make sure that your hook really draws people in, whatever type of hook you're using. During that body, you deliver the value, and then the call to action, you want to tell them, buy my thing, book a call, double tap if you like this video. Those are just a few examples of a couple of CTAs you can use. Make sure you get those 25 free CTAs though, because there's a lot better ideas in there that were a lot better thought out. If you didn't know, I love to have like notes like on my computer so that I can follow along because I tend to go on tangents, and that, my friend, was a tangent just there. Let's get back on topic. We've talked about our hook, body, call to action. That is a great format for you to create videos that are actually going to convert followers into clients. Fundamental number 4 is to know when to build relationships and to know when to ask for the sale. You can't just constantly post videos that tell people, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. Ew. But you also need to strategically ask for the sale when it does make sense. Because how will people know to buy from you if you don't ask? But like I told my 3-year-old son the other day, if you want to have a friend, you need to be a friend. This rule applies to social media too. So you can't just go online and expect people to want to buy from you, to know, like, and trust you if you're not out there engaging with them, having conversations, posting things that make them want to engage with you that aren't necessarily selling to them. So know when to have a conversation and build relationships, and know when to ask for the sale. Fundamental number 5 is to create content that spans your content pillars. I talk about content pillars a lot, but long story short, you can't just create content surrounding the exact same topic all the time. It gets stale, it gets old, but at the same time, you won't be able to sustain brand new content all the time in perpetuity, forever and ever. You can't create new videos forever. I mean, maybe you could, but it would be exhausting and you may even get off message. you want to strike a balance. So content pillars help you to strike that balance. You need to post about your areas of expertise. You need to post about the lifestyle that your audience is chasing after, your products and services, and you also need to post about the industry that you're in. Again, we're talking more about content pillars in my upcoming live workshop. So if you want to learn more about that, stay tuned. It's coming. Fundamental number 6 that you need for your videos to convert is to include branded elements that clearly communicate what people can expect from your channel or your profile, and also from your business. This applies to Instagram and this applies to YouTube. Those are the two platforms that I teach on and that I help you grow and attract hot leads for your business with. So on YouTube, one of these branded elements, let me back up really quick. Branded elements doesn't necessarily just mean your brand colors, your brand fonts. No, that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about like things that clearly communicate your brand right off the bat when people come into contact with your profile or your channel on YouTube. So on YouTube, you need a channel trailer that tells people exactly what they are going to get from your channel. They need to know exactly what you do in your business, and you need to ask people to subscribe. This is how you actually convert like channel visitors into subscribers so that then you can continue to nurture them with your content and convert them into customers. So you need a channel trailer on YouTube. Then on Instagram, you need to pin 2 to 3 specific videos to the top of your profile. One should be a channel trailer that introduces you and your content and your business to new viewers. And the second one is a video on how people can work with you. And on both platforms, you need a clear bio that converts. So you need to cater to the specific platforms and include searchable keywords that you want to show up for in the algorithms when people search for that specific keyword on Instagram or on YouTube. So for instance, my profiles are optimized for like video strategy, video marketing strategy, Instagram strategy, YouTube strategy, like lead attraction, that kind of stuff. Those are things that I have optimized and that I want to be able to show up for in those algorithms. So think about what keywords you want to show up for in the different social media platforms that you're posting on. And I'd actually love to hear what are some of the keywords that you'd like to show up for, whether you're watching live or on the replay, because I do monitor the comments in replays. Let me know what keywords you want your profiles to pop up under. So those are 2 branded elements that you need to include and incorporate to get your profile and channel visitors to actually convert into followers. Because when they automatically see that you can help them with these like introductory videos, they're like, oh, cool, I want to learn more from this person. I better follow her so I don't miss any of her videos. That is essential if you want to actually attract an audience that's full of hot leads that are ready to buy from you. Okay. So include those branded elements that communicate what people can expect from your content and from your business. And as you can see, a lot of the things that your videos need to convert have to actually do with things outside of each individual specific video. Excuse me. It's not about making 100 videos that sell. And it's not about making 100 videos that are perfect. It's about being strategic and taking the extra steps before you post regularly to make sure people know how to get in touch with you easily, how they can learn more from you and to buy from you. So that leads us into fundamental number 7 for videos that convert. You need to establish systems that work on autopilot so you don't spend all your time answering DMs, responding to comments, and relying on social media to make sales for you. This is one of those things that not only is it going to help your videos to convert, it's going to save your time and it's going to make content creation less of a hassle for you. A couple examples of how to accomplish this is like, if you want to get people to sign up for your email list, having an automation where you send them to a landing page, they opt in, and then they go into a welcome sequence that nurtures them. It gets them to know you. And then usually at the end of a welcome sequence, they'll get an offer to like one of your smaller products or an offer to like book a call with you if you're a service provider or a coach. So you want to get people to sign up for an email list with a welcome sequence. Another example is to use Manychat on Instagram. Instagram integrates really well with Manychat, and that's basically the software that automats. I wish I could talk today. It would be really great. That automates responses on Instagram and Facebook when people message you certain keywords. So if you ever see me saying, "Hey, DM me leads for my free workshop," that is something that I've set up in the back end in Manychat, and it will automatically send people responses so that I can maximize like the work that I've done and reach the most amount of people. So you can use Manychat. You can have people go to an email list. You could set up a stand store. So basically, a stand store is for people who want everything all in one place. Like you can take payments with your stand store. You can have all of your different links. It replaces your link in bio on Instagram, but it also like takes payments for you and it acts as your own website basically. So if you haven't set up a website and you don't have all these automations and funnels, Stand might be a really great option for you. Any way that makes it easy for people to connect with you, learn more, and then buy from you will make your videos convert faster and more often. And it also releases some of that pressure for how to, like for you thinking, okay, I got to post, sell. Yes, I recommend doing like every 5-ish or so posts, you ask for the sale. Because again, people don't know to buy from you if they don't know what you're offering. But when you have all of these systems set up in place, you can actually focus on creating higher level and more entertaining, more fun, creative content because your brain is freed up from having to worry about, okay, I got all these back end details. I'm going to have this big, long email conversation. When you've set these systems up, it's automated and you don't have to worry about that. You just have to worry about posting these videos and they will convert more easily for you with less work. So if you know anything about me, I'm all about doing the least amount of work for the most ROI. And that is what all of these strategies that I teach in any of my paid programs and any of my free content, I'm all about getting you the most ROI for the least amount of work. So if you're here for that, holler at me in the comments. So let's just really quick review what those 7 fundamentals were. So the very first one, I'm scrolling back. First one was clarity. You got to have clarity on your messaging. You need clarity on what your standout superpower is and what your CTA is, what you're asking people to do for that specific video. Then you need to be authentic. Authenticity always wins. Find out what makes you you and lean into it. Be authentic. Don't try and be someone else online. Fundamental 3, for your videos that your videos need to convert, you need to use the right video format using that HBC format. Hook, body, call to action. And it is different on YouTube than it is on Instagram. So keep that in mind. And if you want to learn more about that, please make sure you are signed up for my free workshop, Video Growth Method. It's happening September 16th and 17th. Link in bio on Instagram, link below the video on YouTube. But that was fundamental number 3, HBC format. Fundamental 4 was know when to build relationships and when to ask for the sale. It is very different when it comes to high ticket sales and low ticket sales. It's easier to ask people to buy something that is less expensive than it is for a high ticket sale. So you will have to have more touch points for those high ticket sales. But that's when your long form content comes into play. That's when your YouTube videos come into play. Studies have shown big gurus in like the financial space and in the helping people to grow your business space, like Sabrina Phillip. She says that long form video is what is going to help nurture those high ticket sales more than anything. And long form video does not have the same impact on Instagram that it does on YouTube. So consider that when you are developing your strategy, okay? Like think about what your price point is. Is it a high ticket or a low ticket offer? And focus on what is going to sell that most. So fundamental number 5 was to create content that spans your content pillars. You can't just create content about the same exact thing over and over and over again. You got to strike that balance. Fundamental number 6 that you needed for videos to convert is to have those branded elements. So your YouTube channel trailer and the 2 pinned videos on Instagram that introduce people to exactly what you offer with your content and with your business. Excuse me. Um, fundamental number 7 is you got to establish systems that work on autopilot in the background so that you don't spend all of your time answering questions and comments and DMs and whatever. Like, you got to automate some things so that it makes your life easier. So I would love to hear which of these was most helpful for you, most useful for you, whether you're watching live or on the replay. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments here. I do monitor these lives after they have been posted. So if you are watching on the replay, leave your questions below. I did bring a question today, and I saw someone come through with a question a little earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll through on YouTube and Instagram. Let's see. P.S. We had people joining from Thornton, from Hawaii, with perfect weather. Wonderful. How do you create a launch party like this where you have content made and labeled them? Ooh, I like that question. So I think that Sophia is asking, how do you create a launch party? Like, how do you create a live video like this? So live video is super fun. It's super engaging, and it's super, it's the best type of video content you can post to build trust with people. So right now we're on a live video, and it pops up as a notification in Instagram that you are going live. And when you enter in like what the title of that live is, that's when you can see that title on here. It's videos that convert, turn followers into clients. And so I believe that's what Sophia is asking. So all of that is done within the live interface on Instagram. Just when you swipe over and you are getting ready to go live, on the left, you can click on details and you enter in the information there, and then you go live and it notifies your audience. So hopefully that was helpful. Let me know if that did not answer your question, Sophia. Let's see if any other questions came through over here. Hey, Shana, what's happening? Oh, what's happening is we're doing a live. We're hanging out. P.S. I totally styled this shelf for a video recently, and I'm very proud of it. But you can see on YouTube, like, this part of the shelf is not styled at all. Sorry, not sorry. The question that I brought in that I wanted to answer, because if you have been in my sphere for any amount of time now, you know I always bring in questions that people have asked, whether it's like on my email list, on YouTube, on Instagram. Someone asked, how do you find your niche? So this is a really great question. And the way that I do it with my students, I have this brand questionnaire. And it's inside of a module called Video Strategy Bootcamp inside Social Media or Social Video Academy. And basically what we do is we really dig in to who your ideal customer is, who that ideal client that you are trying to reach is. Because you cannot find your niche if you don't know who you're talking to. So the people that you're talking to is what ultimately determines what your niche is. It's the people you're talking to, your areas of expertise, and also who you are as a human. So your niche ends up being you and your ideal customer, and basically like that intersection where you both meet. So that is how I would recommend to you to niche down and find exactly where you fit in to that social media landscape. So on YouTube and Instagram, niches are a little different. On YouTube, people love to see like behind the scenes vlogs and stuff like that. But if you're posting for your business, that kind of content doesn't necessarily attract the right people on Instagram. So there is a way to balance that type of content out and include your business in those fun vlogs that you get to do on YouTube. So for instance, I went and explored Alaska with my husband not too long ago, and we went to Juneau. If you've ever been to Juneau, let me know, whether you're watching live or on the replay. It's really beautiful. Loved it. Basically, the way that I incorporated my niche and my expertise in the video when we were in Juneau, Alaska, I was able to show people I think it was six. It was tips to shoot better video on your phone. So I really I wanted people to be able to see like, yo, you can go and travel, you can go and do these fun things and still shoot engaging, captivating video with just a phone. You don't need a big expensive setup. You don't need a big camera. Like that is part of my messaging across the board, whether you are doing a vlog or shooting videos for your business in your office and trying to get customers that way. So that was how I basically took this fun thing that I wanted to go do with my husband and inserted my messaging into it. So backpedaling back to that initial question, how do you find your niche? Start by identifying your ideal customer. Figure out how you want to talk to them. What are your areas of expertise that will help them? Dude, rude. Yawning. So uncool. You want to find out how you're going to talk to them, what your different content pillars are, and then how does your personality set you apart? What is that standout superpower that you have, and lean into that. And then you find where that intersection is between where you are with your areas of expertise, your personality, what you help people with, and your ideal customer. And that becomes your niche. Your niche is you. Okay. Let me go ahead and take a look and see what else is coming through on these questions. I believe that might be it. We had lots of people join today. So great. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Make sure that you download the 25 free CTAs that help you close a sale. Those will help you to get your videos to convert more. It will give you more creative ideas to put in your captions and at the end of your videos, then like other than, hey, like book a call with me, or hey, buy now. You need to be creative with these CTAs, friend. And you can get 25 of those ideas in the link in my bio on Instagram or in the link below this video on YouTube. Then I have a free workshop coming up. Oh, we have someone saying horrific info. Thanks. Yay. So glad. So glad it's resonating, friend. Don't forget to sign up for the free workshop, Video Growth Method, happening September 16th and 17th. This is going to be live, and there is going to be information shared in there that I have not shared before. I'm very excited about it. So even if you've been to one of my previous workshops, this one is going to bring new information to the table. So don't forget, join that, like sign up, save your seat, whatever. Struggling with a CTA right now myself. But I hope that you all have a fabulous day. Again, if you have any questions and you're watching in the replay, leave them in the comments below. I do monitor them. And I will talk to you soon, my friend. Shoot me a DM if you want that, the CTAs on Instagram. I realize it's not on there yet. Shoot me a DM. Have a good one, friend.